Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you have ever wondered how do you score that number one rank on Google, well, search engine optimization is your best and steady friend for that. Now, the question arises, what is search engine optimization, better known as SEO? How do you rank number one on Google? So today in this video, we are going to cover some important points through which you can get the number one spot on Google, and hopefully you can keep the traffic coming in. So get your coffee and let's get started. Step number one is we need to understand how does Google works. Like what would it take for Google to bring your website on the top spot? So there are three major things that could rank your website. So point number one is relevance. Is your page exactly what people are searching for? Now that's a very important point. You need to have the content that you believe you want to deliver to your audience. Step number two would be authority. Do other websites trust your content? Now you guys know that I have been stating this in my previous videos as well, that trust and credibility are going to be your best partners when you want to provide your services to the customers, right? Point number three would be user experience. Like, do other visitors stay on your website, right? Do they search something on your website, right? How much seconds or minutes are they spending when they're placing an order? Or are they even leaving immediately, right? So I would cover it simply. Google's job is to show the best results, and our job is to prove that our site deserves the top spot. SEO starts with keywords. Keywords are the words that people search into Google. As you guys know, Google is the biggest search engine in the world. So the traffic is coming and Google is going to show the results accordingly. Whatever people are searching. Let's say somebody's searching best coffee shops in New York. So obviously he's going to have a list of the coffee shops that are in New York. So I can give you guys two platforms that are totally free and could give you some very good keywords if you are providing SEO services like myself to your clients. So number one platform would be Uber Suggest, and this could give you very good keywords that are trending in the market. And number two would be Google Keyword Planner, right? These are very good for search volume and that could keep you high in the competition. And one pro tip if you are providing SEO services is to always look for long tail and specific keywords, right? So rather than just finding the best coffee shops in New York, you should use the best budget coffee shops in New York, right? Or the best tasty American latte in Brooklyn. If you use long tail keywords, that would be more specific, right? More long tailed. So they could match the searches with you, right? Your content could go up high. Your website could be ranked. Like it's a process. It's not gonna go overnight, you know. So I believe within 3 to 4 months you could rank your website on Google. Even on the first page, it means that you have performed very well. So keywords play a vital role to rank your website on the Google's top spot. Step number three, optimize your website, which is best known as on-page SEO. Now that you have the keywords, you need to put them in the right places. I will guide you some small steps and points which can help it very well. Now first up is title. Your title is the most important and attractive point. Rather than using vague and unclear titles, keep it to the point. Like best coffee shops in New York # guide 2025. Now this small change is quite attractive. Next up is the URL. You need to keep your URL short and relevant. Best example would be your website.com/best-coffee-New York. Now this is concise and to the point. Next up would be the first 100 words. Mention your keywords naturally at the start. You know, this is going to help Google to quickly understand what your page is all about. Next up, you should be using images and alt text. Well, Google cannot see images, so you always need to add text. So those text and content would bring you up in the Google rankings. So these small steps are going to help you a lot while doing search engine optimization, and they will help your website to rank slowly on Google Engine. Step number 4, create high quality content. Let's be real, guys. Bad content won't help you rank on Google. You need to have a very quality content so the Google could rank your website to the top. I'm going to give you some important points through which you can rank on Google faster. So first one would be helpful and valuable content. You need to answer your audience questions better than your competitors. This is a very important point, guys. You need to have answers to all the questions that your customer has, Step number 2 would be well-structured content. Use short paragraphs, use bullet points, or use subheadings to make it easy to read and to understand. Obviously, if it's eye-catchy, then your customer would stay on the video, watch it, and that would be helpful for it. The next one would be your content should be visually engaging. Like, you can use images that are high quality. You can use infographics, right? You can use some videos that could explain what's on your mind or what's being described on the video. And I would also give you one pro tip. Google loves long, detailed content. For competitive keywords, you should aim for at least 1,500 words to boost your chances of ranking. Focus on quality and the ranking will follow. Step number 5, get backlinks, best known as off-page SEO. Now the question is, what are backlinks? Backlinks are when another website is linked to yours. Think of it as a vote of confidence on the internet. The more high quality votes you have, the more Google is going to trust you. Now, how do you get backlinks? Let me break it down into 3 simple ways. Point 1 would be guest posting. Write articles for other websites and link it back to your content. It's a win-win. It's very good for you, and they also get what they're looking for. So guest posting is a very important point in backlinks. Step 2 would be create shareable content. You could use some case studies. You could use some testimonials or some infographics, those unique insights that other wants you to share. The other one would be outreach. The more outreach you have, the more chances of ranking on Google you have. Now you could contact bloggers. You could contact some influencers. Influencer marketing, we'll make a video on influencer marketing some other time, but influencer marketing itself is a very great niche. So they could make a video which you could use for your content, and you will have a backlink. So it's beneficial for both sides, and it's more like doing a collaboration. So backlinks are going to make your website boost and rank on Google faster. Step number 6, improve your website speed and mobile friendliness. If your website takes more than 3 seconds to load, half of your visitors would leave your website. Now guys, that is some serious issues. Let me tell you 3 simple ways through which you can fix these issues. First, compress your images. Well, large images could take time to load, so you need to compress your images. You could use tiny PNG for this matter. Second, make sure your hosting is fast and reliable. The slow the server, the slow is your website gonna load. So if you're having issues with your server, I would recommend to change it as soon as possible. Third, check if your website is mobile friendly. Well, as you guys know that most of the people use their mobile to open a website, like if they're shopping something, if you have an e-commerce store. So not everyone is going to go to their laptop. Most of the people are going to order from their mobile. So if your website is not loading in the first 3 seconds, the higher the chances the visitors are going to leave. So you could also use Google's mobile friendly test to find out that how long does your website takes to load. So do follow these 3 steps and your website should be loading faster. Step number 7, track your results and keep improving. Well, SEO is not set it and forget it game. You need to track your efforts over time to keep improving. Well, 3 major things that you need to see to keep it going. First up is Google Analytics. You need to see how much traffic you are getting and how users behave on your website. That is very important. Next up is Google Search Console. Find out which keywords bring in visitors and spot issues that need fixing. When you know that which particular keywords are bringing in traffic, so you could focus on those particular keywords more. Next would be update old content. Google loves fresh content. If Google loves it, so are going to your visitors love more. Keep improving and updating your pages. SEO might take time, but the results, they are long-term traffic that keeps growing. So you need to keep up with the game. You need to do some innovations so your visitors want to come more to your website and order more. Alright guys, let's recap. You need to have the right keywords, optimize your website, create high quality content, get backlinks to boost authority, improve site speed, and keep improving. Now you need to let me know that what challenges have you been facing while doing search engine optimization. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop in the comments that how have you been struggling to do SEO. See you guys in the next video.